Um, okay, so I just found something online when I was looking for tarot information, and came on to this site that it's called like the Wandering Hermit, and I got it from this site. It's the 10 Commandments of Tarot and brief commentary by Peter Dinvid Wright. Yeah. No, it's reverse, but yeah. Just gonna go straight to it. 10 Commandments. Thou shalt use tarot as an instrument of love and healing, and remember, it is not for control or self-gain. That's the first one. It is like tarot is used to help others, not to manipulate people with knowledge about them or of what may happen in their life. It is true that there are situations where it is not appropriate to tell a seeker all that has been revealed, but it is never appropriate to use information revealed by tarot to control others, even if it's supposed to be for their own good. So, no matter what in reading, you can't hang over the information over their head and saying, hey, to know certain information, you have to come back again, kind of thing. You want to tell the truth, but you want to tell it in a good way, and you can't say, I'll tell you even more about stuff if you give me a few extra bucks or something. It's supposed to good heartedness towards the reading. Number 2, thou shalt use tarot and perform readings from a place of calmness and centeredness, and clear thy head, heart, body, mind, spirit, and soul from anger, pain, and dark influence before using tarot. So, just like that, anger, fear, pain can't be in between you and the person you're doing the reading with, or even with doing alone readings, you can't let that get to you. You have to try and be as centered and unbiased as possible. Try. Because to me, by reading like a lot of history stuff, there's always going to be a bias. Even when people say, oh, there's no bias, a lot of the stuff written is by white Europeans saying, we went to this place to westernize the people because they wanted to. Not true. Maybe some did, but not others. Not topic for today. But anyway, yeah. Number 3, thou shalt at all times be aware of the free will of the reader and the seeker. Tarot can tell us what influences are acting on us, but it never tells us exactly what to do. Each individual has free will and the ability at any time to determine direction of their life. So, tarot isn't step by step on how you should do your life. It's just there as a guide of possibilities of what you may or may want to do, almost like a guidance counselor. A guidance counselor can't tell you what to do, but they're like, hey, you have options, here's some stuff. 4, thou shalt use tarot to learn about thyself and others who ask. Those who do not ask often do not wish to know or do not wish to be known about. So, basically have permission from the person to do a reading, either them in the room or over the phone, online, or even if they're not there, with their permission. Don't do it for somebody who doesn't want it or doesn't believe in like tarot working and stuff. And sometimes like the person doesn't want to know what will come, or want to know their options because they feel like they are doing the right thing. So yeah. Number 5. Thou shalt allow all to have their own opinions of tarot and work with those who seek or who believe, and avoid trying to change opinions of those who desire to argue. Basically, there will always be people who believe that tarot, runes, oracles, palmistry, numerology, mediums don't exist, don't work. And so you gotta accept that. And there are people who don't want to take that next step and learn. And then there are people who are like, tell me about it, maybe you'll change my mind, maybe you won't. But at least they'll have that knowledge if they wish to further that. Number 6. Thou shalt remember that knowledge is like fertilizer and should be spread. Tarot and the ways of tarot are not secrets to be known only by you. So, it's to help, like the first sentence in its commentary, it is to help others. So, people go to tarot readers because they want to have that secret to be known, and why there are the books on tarot out there, why there are readers, why there are quite a few people on YouTube talking about it, and a wide variety of decks available with instruction booklets so people can learn by themselves. So it isn't like a secret society that only a few people know actually what's going on. So it's almost free reign kind of learning. Number 7, thou shalt remove thine own ego from thy readings. Really getting biblical on these. So, yeah, so you want to remove your own ego, your own desires, wants from the reading. You can't make what you want come out in the reading. It will come out in its own way for either yourself or that person. You can't make an outcome happen for a reading. 8. Thou shalt focus only on the current reading and the seeker for whom the reading is being done. Let not thy energies be distracted, diverted, and diluted by other times or people. So, for this, don't get distracted. So don't. Good reason why you don't do a tarot reading out in the open, because you could get distracted by other people, noises, a quiet room, would work best, where you guys can be alone to do the reading, where it's just focused on the reading, like somebody's bedroom or business office. Thou shalt remember that all who read tarot are unique individuals and will have different interpretations of each card deck, each seeker, and situation. So, my interpretation of the Fool or the Hermit could be different from another's, or how that it's interpreted into a deck, or how my friend sees it. So you gotta respect that and know that people have different variations. Number 10, thou shalt remember that tarot is a gift, and a gift like mercy blesseth him that gives and him that takes. So, it's a gift and opportunity on how, and connection to what may come to that person, to that reading moment in time. That's what I'm getting from it, and it's a helpful process and a good thing. So that's what I'm getting from it, and just reading over these. So yeah, happy reading.